Hi everyone, this is Lisa McBride, and this is Living in Sarasota, Florida. I am a local real estate agent with Keller Williams Realty Select in Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota area. And today we are going to talk about the 3 questions that I ask everyone when they contact me about making a move. So be sure and stay tuned. Subscribe to my YouTube channel where I talk all about moving, living, and what life is like in Florida. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. The first thing I do when I am contacted by somebody that says, hey, I think I want to move to Florida, or hey, I want to buy a property in Florida, is I like to ask a couple questions. And the very first question I always ask is, why? Why are you moving here? What does that look like to you? Are you moving here for retirement? Are you moving here because you want to be closer to family? Is this a vacation property or a job relocation? This why question may sound really obvious, like why are you moving? But it helps me get a really good sense of the purpose behind it, because really there's a purpose behind everything we do, and why you're moving is the number one question that I ask, and I ask you to ask yourself so that it helps us find the perfect home for you. Along the lines of why are you moving here? What do you want your lifestyle to look like? Do you want to be around a lot of people? Do you want it quiet and secluded? Do you want amenities where you live? Regardless of why you're moving, getting to know you a little bit better and finding the motivation behind the move is really, really important for me. And what you want. The second question I always ask people is, what kind of home do you want? Again, this might sound really obvious, but do you want a single family home? Would you like a condo? Maybe a villa? And what's the difference between all of these, and what does this mean? Well, you know, when we think of single family homes, we do think of the typical standalone property, no shared walls, no neighbors telling you what to do, maybe a little yard, which we have single family homes everywhere. Now, do keep in mind though, so many of our neighborhoods are deed restricted, and so there are always going to be a few rules in most neighborhoods. Not all, but in a lot of them. What about a condo? Where, you know, when you think of condos, you might think of this. When you think of condos, you might think of a big, huge building with lots and lots of units in it. But also condos may just be 2 units that are connected that share a roof line and one wall, and they're considered condos. We have condo buildings that are 19 stories high, and we have condo buildings that are 2 stories. We have condos that have elevators and condos that are just 1 level. So whatever your level, whatever you're looking for in a condo, we have it. So what is a villa? Well, a villa can be kind of a combination of either a single family home or a condo. We have standalone villas. The big difference is with a standalone villa, normally there's an HOA that does maintain most of the exterior maintenance. Sometimes it may even include painting of the exterior. And so those are all things that you need to look into with a villa. Some villas are attached by a wall, but not all. So there's a lot to learn about what style of home that you're looking for when you move to Florida. So that's the second question I ask everyone. What kind of home do you want? And then my third question, what is your budget? Which is a big question, and most people start there. But what are you comfortable spending? And that is not what can you spend, what will you spend, what do you need to spend? It's what are you comfortable with? Let's start there with your comfort level. And regardless if you're gonna buy a $200,000 house or a $3 million house, everyone wishes they had a little bit more. There's just something about always wanting what we can't have, or something just a little bit more, or a little bit bigger, or a little bit fancier. And don't worry, we can find something that fits your budget and fits your needs. Back to the budget, back to how much do you want to spend? Are you going to be paying cash for the property? Are you financing the home? If so, make sure that you're working with somebody that really knows Florida, that's licensed in Florida, that can do a loan in Florida, and knows our regulations here. For instance, financing a condo is not the same as financing a single family home. So make sure you work with a reputable lender. Regardless of your budget, there's homes out there for you. And the key is really just being very knowledgeable about the market, making sure that we set the right expectations and that we know what's available to you. So again, whether you're looking for $200,000 or $3 million, the home, the villa, or the condo is out there for you. Want more information on the Sarasota, Florida housing market? Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel